We're here in the Israeli community of Ashkelon, which is just 20 kilometers from Gaza, and here you can find homes like this one completely blown apart from Hamas rocket fire. This area in southwestern Israel was hit very hard in the first hours of that Hamas unprecedented coordinated attack that began on Saturday morning, and the situation much calmer now. Israel has taken back control of its territory in the south. It has sealed its border with Gaza, but you can still hear in the distance that steady drumbeat of rocket fire coming from Hamas. Israel's so-called Iron Dome, its air defense system, though, is doing its job. We've seen Hamas rockets being shot out of the sky, but occasionally some of those rockets do get through and land here on Israeli territory, like the one that destroyed this home. This is the local hospital, which is well fortified, but suffered a direct hit on Saturday from a Hamas rocket that struck and destroyed the corridor, as you can see, but incredibly, no one was hurt. This hospital is so close to the Gaza border, no stranger to treating victims of violence. Typically, a mass casualty event here would involve 50 injuries. On Saturday, they saw 200 and were completely overwhelmed. Most of those civilians with gunshot wounds suffered from Hamas gunmen. The head physician in this hospital says that he was at home on Saturday morning when Hamas came in and took control of his town for several hours. He says he hunkered down in his house.
They tried to break into my house. They didn't succeed. They moved to other houses. Very frightening. I've never been so frightened.
As bad as this looks, the pictures coming from across the border in Gaza are far, far worse. Hospitals there have been completely destroyed by Israeli rocket fire as Israel declares a siege on Gaza and has cut off the Palestinian enclave of 2 million civilians from food, electricity, and fuel. Health workers here are able to stop and catch their breath, but in Gaza, the death toll is climbing well into the hundreds, much faster than anyone can count. Jeff Semple, Global News in Ashkelon, Israel.